Paddle TV is brought to you by Yakima, the world's finest car racks and trailers. Find the perfect rack to get your boat to the water safely at yakima.com. Welcome back to Facing Waves. This week, we're at the Payette River Games in Cascade, Idaho, one of the most fun and well-run events of its kind. The games also feature the world's richest purse for stand-up paddling, which not surprisingly attracts the best stand-up paddlers from around the world.
The stand-up paddling events at Payette River Games this weekend involved downriver sprint heats combined with sup-cross heats, which sup-cross is kind of head-to-head, going through the whitewater, around buoys, making technical turns in whitewater.
Today was heats of 10 at a time, so you visualize 10 people coming in and trying to turn around these buoys in whitewater. It's pretty chaotic. There's a whole different mix of athletes here. On one hand, you have the ocean guys who do these big open ocean races in Hawaii or California. They're used to dealing with chaos on the open water, but it's very different from here on the river. There's also the river surfing aficionados, the guys who travel around and do the mountain events on paddleboards. And then there's also the whitewater kayakers who understand moving water, and they're switching over to the stand-up world, and that much money is no small motivator.
All these incredible SUP athletes from all over the world are coming to try their hand at whitewater, and seeing them coming from oceans to whitewater is kind of cool because it's funny hearing them talk about how insane and crazy whitewater is when they surf 30-foot waves, but it's also really cool to see them kind of being plunged into like a full different kind of stand-up paddling. They may be amazing out in the ocean, but as soon as they have to deal with holds and eddy lines and ferries, it's interesting to see how they play, but didn't take them long to get used to it, and they're all super fast now.
Typically, a lot of the ocean paddlers maybe are faster paddlers. Not all of them, but just because we do a lot of flatwater races as well, a lot of races where it's over a distance. So you have guys that maybe have a little bit more speed, but then you have river guys that have a little bit more technique. So it makes it really, really interesting. Lots of pileups, and everybody's just trying to learn as fast as they can. And it's pretty neat to see some of my fellow ocean athletes come and try something different out of their comfort zone.
This is only the second event I've ever done in the river, and it just adds a whole new dynamic because the dynamics of how the water's moving is totally different than what I'm used to. So it's taken quite a bit of adapting, but it's awesome because it adds a little bit of mystery, and that's a lot of fun.
The ocean paddlers seem to be these pretty mythical creatures who have just grown up in Hawaii or in California or in Australia, and surfing and standing on boards and paddling is just such a part of their heritage, dating back very far. But you throw them in a river with, unfamiliar currents and whitewater and stuff, and a lot of these guys are just eating it. Like, legends of the sport are just bombing out and missing gates, and it's pretty funny to watch,